Villager update. The two of them managed to produce 2 new librarians and somehow a cow. I don't even want to think about it. Hey yo pretty people, my name is Galore and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Now, in the previous episode we made a bit of a room for our new pet Gust, and yes, we got a pet Gust in the previous episode, so do check that out if you haven't yet. And in this episode I promised that we will start by letting him into that room, but the glass hasn't smelt yet. Yep, that's exactly the problem. The stuff that I put to smelt in the old world hasn't smelted yet, and I haven't prepared the room for the Gust just at this moment properly, but I've been doing some other progress off camera, and at some point I just caught myself off guard, and I was like, okay, Sloy, if you aren't gonna record this, all of this cool stuff that you're doing will just go to waste. So let's go check out all of that cool stuff that I've been doing, because I've been doing some cool stuff, believe it or not. Alright, what's with the audio volume? There we go. Sorry for having to fix this every freaking single time. And yes guys, you might notice that we're traveling through the tunnel that wasn't there just a moment before, well, in the previous video. And this tunnel right here actually leads to a different blaze spawner that I also found in the very same nether fortress. Now this blaze spawner is much different from that one, seeing how first of all it is in a secluded area of the nether, so it's not I was not being bombarded by a bunch of ghasts when I was walking on it, but also I have removed all of the nether fortress from underneath it, and I have replaced it with this a bit of a funnel for the blazes. Now this is very rudimentary, and I want you to know that this is very rudimentary. This is one of the most rudimentary blaze farms you will ever see, but it works, and that's all I want from it at the moment. We will make some kind of a more advanced one eventually, and will you freaking shut up? Thank you. Yeah, for now this will suffice, and this here is a bit of a, my new favorite toy. you know how in the previous episode I couldn't stop myself from digging out netherrack to go and use my super smelter? Well, in this episode I just cannot stop myself from farming blazes for some stupid reason. I just want to play with this new contraption of mine, which isn't really a contraption at all. Especially since it's incredibly inefficient, and since you have to punch every single blaze manually, especially considering the fact that there is no swipe attack in the Bedrock version of Minecraft at the moment. But yeah, I've been running around punching the blazes on the ankles, and I don't know guys, I'm pretty sure that you are pretty good at this redstone stuff and very much know it better than I do, so you probably don't need an explanation for how this works. But just in case, the way this works is pretty simple. There are several stories, several layers to the platforms for the blazes to land on. So as the blazes spawn, they, as you can clearly see, go down onto the platforms, and after they go onto the platforms, they basically have a choice. They can go try and go in that general direction or in that general direction and be face planting into a wall, or they can go lower, and once they can go lower they cannot go higher, right? Because they only levitate once a player looks at them, once they're tracking a player. So instead of levitating, they actually just only go down and they cannot go upwards, which is a bit of a good way of funneling mobs together in an area where you have no access to water. So yeah, that's how I've been gathering them in together, bunching them up, and afterwards hitting them on the ankles to get their precious experience and precious blaze rods, which was actually, now that I think about it, a pretty interesting source of blaze rods for me to use on the auto smelter over in the overworld. So yeah, come on, two of my favorite toys together at last. Let me know if you guys know any cool way of modifying this experience into making it tiny bit better and tiny bit more accessible. One way that I know of is obviously making this out of the two-dimensional hopper, out of the two-dimensional funnel, into a three-dimensional funnel where it's basically a square, then a smaller square, then a smaller square, then a smaller square. And also I know that some people like to put pistons on the sides of the funnel to make the blazes go down even faster. But I really don't feel like that's necessary, because at this point, if I'm on a AFK at this area, just doesn't really matter. Blazes will have plenty of time to move around and get themselves trapped even more. See, these two guys, yeah, it took him all of 5 seconds to get into the hole, so that's not exactly an issue. Anyway, let me actually quickly get rid of all of the blazes that are already bunched up in the down here, and I'll go smelt some more glass, put up the glass wall for the nether hub, for the nether gust hub area, and we will let that baby free. Okay, let's try this. Basically the plan is to yeah, let the gas do his thing, pretty much. I'm just opening the gate, and after, yeah, I'm done with the gate, I'll disappear into the sunset. You hear that? Hear that, buddy? I'm disappearing into the sunset. I'll just move around, and sometime when I see that you are already getting acquainted with your new area, that's when I'll just close the gate behind you. Deal? Deal. Okay, fine. And okay, that did work. That did work perfectly. Is he blocked up from this direction? Yes, he is. He cannot go here. So yeah, eventually he will just... He has no choice. He cannot go there. I'm not sure that he can go anywhere, in fact. He might just be too fat to move. Hey, Piggy, yeah, you have the nostrils. Can you, like, push him from the butt? No, the other way, you idiot! Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Do ghasts actually see players who are invisible? Is the question. Alright, here goes nothing. Yum. I'm invisible. You are not able to invisible me, are you? You are not. Huh. How peculiar. And you appear to be stuck on a block. Are you stuck on a block is the real question. Okay, let's see. Zoop. And also zoop. And after we, yeah, and this and that, and go in that general vicinity, whatever the word vicinity means. Yes, go do your ghosty deeds in that general direction. Hooray! It cannot move. The stupid ghast cannot even float properly in this stupid area that I prepared for him. Are you kidding me with this? Can you not gust properly in such a small area? Do we need like a bigger exhibit? Apparently you do. Okay, fine. I mean, he's not even reaching the ceiling. Come on, guys. This is embarrassing. I had such high hopes for him. I wanted to have him like floating around, doing the ghastly thing. I did not anticipate how freaking fat he is. Oh my god, he's squishing his face, like pushing his face against the aquarium wall. He's like,
hey, Lloyd, buddy, let me out, please.
Okay, I wonder if he's gonna recognize me once I'm visible again. I mean, yeah, he's kind of okay in there, so I'm leaving him for now, at the very least until I figure out a better use for him. But yeah, look at that. He's like, okay, he would be so beautiful free roaming. But I haven't given him any space to free roam in. I'm a terrible ghast owner. Anyway, back to the blaze farm. Okay, I have terminal idea. And I don't really know, like from the top down, yeah, it looks kind of stupid. It actually looks really stupid. But up close, it looks even dumber. Yeah, this really does not seem like a functional design, not really. And while up there, I really don't see myself using many pistons to push the blazes in place. Down here, yeah, I almost am considering trying the piston squashing them into place, just because of how resistant they seem to actually get into where I want them to be. But anyway, I have created several poison potions just to get the blazes down to one-hit kills. And yeah, let's see how that goes. Wait a minute, almost forgot, I was AFKing for a moment. There we go. In fact, let's make this way quieter. And badoop! This is the worst xylophone I ever heard. Okay, let's try it. No, wait a second. Is this my looting sword? Yes, it is. Yep, it is pretty satisfying, but to have it more satisfying, we will have to either AFK way more and get them all just crammed together just by the sheer chance and sheer luck, or perhaps I have no idea how else we do it. We could do this. Well, my friends, I enhanced this entire scheme of mine with a couple of pistons, and yeah. Now that now in this situation, let's just wait for a couple of blazes to spawn, because I really want to try and demonstrate the work of those pistons in the down there. You can already kind of see that they are hooked up to pressure plates. So yeah, once a blaze lands, the piston pushes it, and there they go. And then there they go again. And if they go on the corner one, okay, come on, please, just do it for the YouTube. You joke. Anyway, do we get any pistons? Yes, we did. So basically, he stepped on this pressure plate, got pushed by this piston here, and that's how they end up in the here there. Now, I'm pretty sure that I could probably opt for one more piston, like somewhere in here and somewhere in here, but that would mean that I need to make this thing even deeper, which I'm just not in favor of at the moment. But there is a more important question: do we need those that last couple of pistons? Do we need them to be concealed in a 3x1 area, or is 5x1 enough? Let's see how the portion spreads. Bzoop. Okay, I can definitely see that on all 5 blocks they are being affected. Now there is though a problem really. There is a question of the question of spreadage of the potion, because the throwable potions in Minecraft work by basically the closer you are to the epicenter, the worse you get hit. And with them, I'm kind of starting to think that maybe 2 blocks away from the epicenter is too far away. I don't know. Further testing is needed, and I don't have any additional poison potions at the moment. But other than that, I'm quite proud of this one right here. I will check out some proper designs by, you know, professional redstoners of the community for the blaze farm, and this is very rudimentary, but once again, I like it, and I like that I came up with it myself. Pretty much myself. So, yeah, let me know what you're thinking, and I know that you're probably thinking that, oh my god, Lloyd, this is the stupidest thing ever, but as one of my favorite YouTubers at this time of the year said, big and ugly redstone walks. And that's really all that matters in this particular case. Thank you everybody so much for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do a like, and if you really loved the episode, please do make sure to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss the further ones. In the next one, I'm planning to get back to work on my house. So if you don't mind, we will start the first story, pardon me, of the actual mansion in the next video. But for now, this has been Minecraft Bedrock Edition. My name has been ZloyXP, and to be continued.